Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blow. Welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. Look, this is going to be a good edition. I don't want y'all to miss this edition. Please, I say this is going to be a good edition. Please tune in and stay tuned in, man. We got a lot to cover tonight. Y'all know how this go. Throw your cash apps up, like and share the page. You know, that's what you do. You go to Facebook, like and share the page if you're on Facebook. We're gonna finish up from what we was talking about last week, bro.
Yeah. You already know. It's time to tell the truth. Give us a call. 704-449-6563. At highlight or at everyone. Like the page, share the page, put your cash apps up. You already know how we do.
Absolutely. We about to get this thing started. I mean, I thank everybody for joining in today. And we definitely getting ready to get it popping. One thing we was talking about last week was the police. Y'all remember the police that we see that shot the guy? Well, me and Blow we went and we dug up some more footage because we were saying last week that the cop we wasn't saying he was justified in shooting the guy, but what we were saying is that you can't do that and expect something not to happen when you pull up on a police like that. You know, this police pulled up on the set and he didn't know what was going on. All he seen was a stranded motorist on a bridge. He called the thing in like he's supposed to do, and he got out of his car. As he get out of his car, going to that vehicle, he sees a guy walking across the road. Mm-hmm. He's looking at this guy. We'll show that again. I don't know if we've got that footage this week, but pulled up. But the guy walked past the police, ain't acknowledged the police was even there. I'm saying you ain't even acknowledged the police was even there, and when you got your hand down in your jacket like you clutching something. And man's Blow position on that last week was, man, come on, you know better than to walk up on a cop like that. And everybody saying, well, the cop was scary, this, that, and the other. And me and Blow's thing was, if you walk up on me like that, I'm gonna think you after something. If I got something, I'm gonna tell you.
I mean, a lot of times when people put police in a situation, take the police out of it. Put yourself in there.
Exactly.
You know, if I got a gun on me and you walking over towards me and I don't know you, right? And you got your hand in your jacket, you might just get shot.
Yeah, especially if you coming around me. If you walk past me and turn around, which is what happened in that clip, he walked past the guy and he turned back around. So you're looking like, well, okay, what's going on with this cat? And I got my eyes on him.
I use this example. If I pull up at the gas station and there's a car at every pump at the gas station, and I just pick an open pump, every pump at the gas station is full but one. I pull in, I get out, and I jump out looking crazy, put my hand down in my pocket like I got a piece, and walk to every car.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to get shot.
Yeah, you're going to get shot by one of them cars. I can guarantee you will. Because nobody, when you coming over there, you don't know those people, you pulling up on them. You could be anybody. You don't even know. Somebody might be after one of them people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, somebody might be after one of those people. So you don't know what's going on. And that's what we was explaining about the cop last week. You don't know if his buddy just got killed by being foolish or not. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That could have happened. You know, you don't know that. Hey, Keisha Kiki, we see you out there. Thanks for joining in today.
Hey, and I was talking about you last week, Keisha Kiki, because I said I know ain't nobody gonna walk up on Keisha Kiki with their hand in their jacket pump faking.
Absolutely not.
Because I know what she gonna do to you.
Right, exactly. And that's crazy. But you know, man, we brought up some footage. We just had a footage that we found that somebody walked into a barbershop. And when they walk into a barbershop, everybody cleared out. You don't even see a gun, man. I mean, it's not even a gun in the barbershop. And everybody cleared out the barbershop. Somebody in there that had a gun, this guy probably gets shot. Mm-hmm. That's the point we're making.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still getting queued up.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, people just be doing crazy stuff and don't even be thinking that it's a consequence for your action. But you got to be careful when you're doing stuff out here.
Yeah, certain stuff you better be careful of, and you better acknowledge that the times that we living in now ain't the times that of old past. You can't just do anything now.
You better not just do anything now. That's the whole thing.
Right, exactly. So that is the problem. You know,
So here go an example of what me and Art is talking about right here.
dude come in with a mask on, hand in pocket.
Pump faking.
Pump faking the whole time, man. Ain't nobody seen a gun yet.
All right, that's the video. So the whole thing with me and Art saying with situations like that,
Right.
you running around pump faking like that, man, you liable to get lit up. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just go in doing stuff like that. Hey, Chloe, we see you out there. Thanks for joining in. I'm telling you, man, you can't go around pump faking like that these days. That's what we're talking about. You just can't do it. Hey, we see you, Dallas Mav, man. How you doing out there? Well, I hope you joined in time to see the clip. We're going to show it again. What we're doing is we just recapping last week because we had a few people that didn't really like the situation. I get it. I understand they didn't like the situation last week, but that's just the way it is. We showed the big picture of the video, and the cop thought the man had a gun for real.
Well, fast forward to this week, we all know what happened in New Orleans.
Absolutely.
And that made me and Art point to the T.
Exactly.
When you're a police, you really in a win-lose situation every time, a lose-lose situation.
Absolutely. Because just think about it. 15 people got killed down there in New Orleans this week. The dude come around the curb and drove up on the sidewalk and went down through there. Our point is this. Should the police have opened fire as soon as the man came up on the curb? I want y'all to answer that question for me. Everybody know that the people got killed. Bless their hearts down there and rest their soul. God rest their soul. Everybody know that 15 people got killed down there. The man come through, he come up on the barricade, he come around the barricade, and he just went up on the sidewalk. Do everybody out there think that they should have blasted that man right then? Soon as he come up on the sidewalk. I just want to know y'all opinions out there. Do you think they should have blasted him then? They blast him then, don't nobody get killed.
Yeah, but we have to go to the big picture, right?
Right. We have to see the big picture. We trying to show you the big picture right now. I think they should have blasted the man right there. You save a lot of lives. You save 15 lives if you blast him as soon as he come around. But by waiting till he get down the street and get a head of steam going, okay, you got 15 people dead. My point is this. I would have, absolutely. I would have too. Yeah, and the reason being, but now since you would have, what that have been grandma got lost and just come around the curb out there having some kind of senior moment, come around the barrier up on the sidewalk. You would have lost the grandma.
Yeah, and then you would have had Al Sharpton, everybody else. You would have had all the Black Lives Matter and everybody else down there.
Yeah.
Because the police, that's why people got to understand that the police have to act when they know to act.
Exactly.
If you walk past me and I'm the police, you got your hand in there, you might shoot me, you might get shot.
Exactly.
Well, you're going to get shot.
Absolutely. You definitely going to get interfered with.
Like Art say, everybody in hindsight said they should have blasted the man.
Right.
It'd be 15 more people alive and 40 more still healthy.
Absolutely. But if it would have been messing around and been grandma come through there and you blast her right away because you can't see you got to make a judgment call right then.
Yep.
You know, I felt sorry for grandma, but grandma, that's just the thing. That's what happened. I would have hated for them to be my grandma. I would have had to understand that. Hey, April, we see you out there. So that's our point that we're trying to make. You get to make split second decisions, man. And if you start thinking about saving your life or saving a bunch of people's lives, you're gonna have to make that decision. I hate those people got killed down there in New Orleans, man. I hate that. I think they should have blasted the guy as soon as he come on the sidewalk. You wasn't supposed to be up there. As soon as you hit the sidewalk, they're supposed to lit him up. I'm just saying, I think that, and that's what I would have done if I would have been out there and seen him do that, because I don't know who this guy is or what he's doing. I know he ain't supposed to be up there.
Simple as that.
Yeah. So I get the last point that they was making last week. I get that point that they was making. But the thing about that is, when you see something going down and you don't know what it is, you need to stay away from that situation. That guy, he had no idea.
Yeah, he deserves some hot lead.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying, man, it's hard to say you shouldn't have killed grandma and this after the fact.
Yep.
During the fact, it's hard because you don't know how many lives, the life you save, as they say, may be your own.
Mm-hmm.
The life you save may be your own. We just showed you that video clip, dude coming in the barber shop with his hand. You never saw a gun, okay, but he got his hand down in his shirt up on this thing. Everybody clear out the barber shop.
Yep. And now, had everybody in the barbershop been scrapped, he would have been shot, killed, dead, and he ain't got nothing probably.
Exactly. He ain't got nothing under there, but you come in there like in that threatening manner, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that's got a piece, they're going to do you in. I'm telling you, especially if you coming and you some kin to the barber guy and stuff like that, that you coming in threatening, you're going to get iced up, man.
Real quick.
Yeah, they're going to put you on ice. That's as simple as that. We got a part 2 to the day, but we definitely wanted to recap last week.
Yeah, and this episode right here is just a time to tell the truth episode. If you got anything you want to talk about, a random topic you want to just put up there, me and Art, we'll just go for it with you.
Yeah, but we do got something else that we need to talk about today. That's the second part of what we really wanted to talk about today was, do you women out there really understand what your man needs? Do you understand what your wife, fiance, significant other, do y'all understand what men need? Because men need a lot of different things, bro. Men need a lot of things, but it's not what you think it is. He doesn't need what you think he needs. And I think that's the biggest problem. I interviewed a bunch of men last week, and they was telling me some different parts of what they think you need. Now, I want some of the women to answer what you think your man actually needs. And we're going to take, what we're taking off the table is finances, and we're taking sex off the table. We're taking finances and sex off the table. What do you think your significant other needs? And we're gonna go from the biblical principle of God made man, then he made woman. He said it wasn't good for man to be alone, so he made the woman, and he said made the woman to be his helpmeet. How do you help meet your significant other's need? Bro, how do you think that you get your need met?
I think it could be a situation where if you're a woman and you with a man and you can't figure out why he with you and he is just in love with you, then that's you doing everything right.
Right.
Because I think a lot of times people try to search and find and seek what they need to be doing, but they don't understand that it really don't take much. It just takes the bare minimum.
Right, exactly.
I mean, listening.
Right.
Listening is the biggest thing.
Right.
If somebody tell you to do something, ask you to do something, and it's done, then that goes a long way.
Absolutely. Well, if somebody just mentions something, especially in a man's world is totally different from a woman's world. I think a man's world is totally different. A man 9 out of 10 times work twice or sometimes 3 times as hard as a woman. Is that correct to say that, bro?
Yeah.
In most cases, a man works 2 to 3 times harder.
Well, I'm gonna go to what you say all the time. A woman can do anything a man can do until it's time to do what only a man can do.
Absolutely.
So a woman can go out there and work construction, yes, she can. But when it's time to drill your 5.5 foot hole with a shovel, then she gonna have a little bit of problems.
Right.
Or a woman can go work at a construction supply company, but when she gets to the job site and the man come out there and say, put them 50, 80-pound bags right there, and he walk back in the office, then she gonna need some backup.
Exactly.
So it's women can't do what men do until it's time to do what only a man can do.
Right. Exactly. And that's the problem. So a man had to go out in a day's time and he works 3 or 4 times as hard as a woman. So that means he's got a lot more pressure on him than the woman do. Mm-hmm. So how can a woman be a help to a man and be his helpmeet? How can she help him out in that situation? What is the small thing? See, it's not what you think it is. We took sex off the table. We took finances off the table. What else do he need? Because a lot of men, I feel like that they ain't getting what they need from their significant other, their wives, girlfriends, fiancés, whoever. They are not getting what they need, and I don't think most women understand exactly what they need, apart from sex and finances.
I can lift as much as you can. Pay me to lift. Well, yeah, I think you can, but I don't think you. I think you can, but I don't think you can.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, unless you have some help doing it, you can't live as much as he lived. Period. I don't
I
think.
mean, well, and you can, but you ain't go. Your body ain't go bounce back like mine is.
Absolutely.
And you ain't built to do that.
Let's get into some things that a man really need. How about that? Let's get into, hey, Chef Roller Boy, we see you out there. Let's get into some things that a man really need. What is one of the things, bro? Give me an example.
I don't know. When I think about it, a lot of times I go to work, like you said, we're gonna keep finances out of there.
Right.
But I just need to know where the finance is going.
Right.
Definitely in that sense.
Well, I think most of all, what a man needs is somebody that got his back. How do you have somebody's back? How do you have your man's back? That's what we talking about. How do you have his back? Not with finances, not with sex. How do you have his back? Anything that makes his day easier, anything that take that pressure off. Yeah. You've been out working all day long. You don't want to come in and you telling me about a bill that was supposed to be say the light bill was $200. Now we taking finances out for us giving it to each other, but just say anyway, it was the light bill is normally $200. Now the bill is now $325. He usually pays the bill. You usually pay it for him. He usually get the money up for the bill, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But now you just go ahead and pay the bill. That's not helping him. That's not being a help to him. That's not having his back. That's just one small example. Another example of not having his back is when you go somewhere. We know that a lot of ladies get taken advantage of. Okay. We know they take a lot of women and just take it. You go to get your oil change, they're gonna charge you $150, $175. What should you do when you get up there? What should a woman do when they get up there and know these people are trying to overcharge them, bro?
Call me.
Absolutely. That's what he needs. That's you call him as soon as you get on that phone, say, wait a minute, let me call my husband, my significant other, let me call my boyfriend, whatever, and check this out. They're gonna change their mind. Why do they change their mind, bro? They don't want to deal with us. They do not want to deal with us. They don't want to deal with who's on the other side of that phone. I can guarantee you that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Change my oil. well, I'm just saying that is the type of stuff that is needed. Anything to take pressure off. I don't want to go out and be working all day twice as hard as a normal person and come home and you tell me to wash the dishes. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's a lot of people, even though they need washing. Now, if I ain't did nothing all day, that might be different. I might can do that. But you ain't make my day no easier by doing that. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? My day has to be made easier. The pressure have to be off. Men are under tremendous pressure throughout the day. I think women have to understand that. Mm-hmm. We under pressure with everybody. How many women do you know been killed by the police? How many black women been killed by the police? That's what I'm saying. You don't have to worry about, in most cases, putting your hands on the steering wheel, you know what I'm saying, being messed with. All of this stuff is pressure throughout the day, man. Hey, what's happening, Kyle Mal? Hey, we see you, Joe Tar.
That in the biz the right direction.
Well, I mean, if that's what you need, it's about knowing your individual person. That's what it's about. Mm-hmm. You have to know what makes your individual person. Things that I need, bro, might not need.
Yeah, you're right.
You see what I'm saying? The kind of attention that it takes for him, I might not need. You can't base this on nobody else. You got to base this on your particular individual person. Yeah. And ladies, don't worry about it. That works two ways, okay? That just don't work for the man. It works for the woman also. I got to understand what you need. And a lot of times, I'm correct. It's not what I think it is.
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
I think the man's job for a woman is just to relieve any of her stresses. You know what I mean?
I think that's both of them jobs.
Well, yeah. Well,
yeah, that pressure is on everybody. In relationships and stuff, the pressure is on both sides. The key to the pressures is understanding where the pressure point's at. I always say this, and this is what I mean.
I think it's pressures in both ways, but I think that it should be clear. Just like we had an episode a long time ago about gender roles.
Right.
A lot of women these days don't believe in gender roles.
Right.
But gender roles are necessary because there are things that women are supposed to be doing and men are supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
Like you say, If your woman out there getting the oil change on the car, it's probably because you busy out working doing something you can't do it yourself. Because
Exactly.
we already made it clear a long time ago that it's the man's job to do anything that's on the outside of the house,
Right.
and it's the woman's job to do anything that's on
Yeah.
the inside of the
Yeah.
house.
When you walk in the house, then everything should be right. When she walk outside the house, then everything should be right. Well, she shouldn't be changing the tire, doing the battery,
The
all
grass
that.
should be cut. Everything
Right.
outside the house should be handled.
Right, absolutely. And that it plays a part, it plays a role, and you have to understand what your significant other. You know, this is what we always say. Hey, what's up, Willie? We hear you. This is what we always say. You worry about the wrong thing. You're worrying about the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're worrying about what I'm doing and you're not worrying about what you're supposed to be doing, you're actually worrying about the wrong thing. Because a man, what's up, Kevin? We say, because a man should be handling his own. If he ain't got to whatever you need from him yet, he probably gonna get to it. But you got to make sure you get into all of yours.
Mm-hmm.
So you be worrying about the wrong thing. Don't worry about the grass being cut when the house is not clean. That's what I'm talking about. See, that's worrying about the wrong thing. You worrying about the grass on the outside when the inside ain't right. You see what I'm saying? You got to know your place. Play your position. I think we got a lot of women these days that's out of position. And men is out of position too. They can get out of position. This is not a one-sided situation. You know, this thing can be both ways. You got to understand. But the key to all of this stuff is you definitely got to know what your significant other needs.
Yeah, and I'm just like you, Cal, man. A simple man with simple needs.
Exactly.
That's it. I don't know. The main thing my main thing is, like you said, my stress is just relieved when you listen, when you follow in direction. That's my only thing. I don't need much.
Well, because a man is willing to accept the responsibility when he tell her to do so. If you listening to answer me, you're not listening to me. If when I'm saying something, you listen to give up
to do it.
Yeah, you listen to do it or listen to understand. Mm-hmm. Don't listen to have a rebuttal.
And I think a lot of times the biggest problem with that is the women that do listen to respond or listen to answer. Those are the women that ain't even really shouldn't even be with the man that they with. I'm gonna be all the way honest. If your man talking and you ain't listening to do what he's saying and you listening to give a response, then you ain't with the man you need to be with. Yeah, he's not leading you properly.
Right. You're definitely not getting led properly because you're not following. You're not following what he say. A man accepts more responsibility, I say, than a woman do. Now, that's just my opinion. I mean, if I tell you to do something and it goes south, I got to take that. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, that's on me.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's on me. I take that. I take responsibility for that. But if I tell you to do something and you do it your way, okay, and it don't work out right, then you don't want to take responsibility for that. You're going to tell me that, well, you shouldn't have told me to do it or something like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to be able to depend on you. Very simple. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. It's simple.
Just that simple.
Everybody's on here saying it's so simple to know what your man needs or your significant other needs. But it never happens. Help each other balance, earn strength, iron sharpen iron. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Same on very argument.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Very argumentative.
Argumentative. Yep. Why should you be argumentative? Man, this thing is so simple. You have to understand that it's not what you think. He doesn't need what you think he needs. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole problem, I think, with most of the relationships, most of the everything.
I mean, yeah, that's it. Because like I said, the man go take responsibility. If he tell you to do something and it go wrong, he go say, baby, that's on me.
That's on me. I did that.
I told you wrong.
I told you wrong. I led you at the wrong part. Then guess what he gonna do? He gonna try to straighten it out. Yeah. He ain't trying to leave. He ain't trying to get
okay. He just go jump ship on you.
Yeah. No. I need it. Yeah.
Positivity is 2025 solution.
Yeah. Well, positivity, yeah. Stay positive. A negative person never helps you out. How about that, Flo? How about the negative end of everything?
Yeah, that's it. That's definitely a problem. Negative, you don't get nothing. Negative don't bring nothing but negative.
That's it, all the time. So if you negative to your spouse all the time, do you think they're gonna perform? What about to your man?
What y'all gonna build? You can't build nothing when your head ain't right. You already say you make bad decisions when you're in your feelings.
In your body.
And negative ain't gonna get you thinking nothing you need to be thinking.
Absolutely.
I think it is about
the person you give.
some deserve the attention and submission.
Well,
Some don't. Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. Some don't deserve it. I got to give that.
Yeah, and that's my whole thing. If you with somebody that'll tell you to do something and you are willing to not listen to them, then you need to be. I mean, that's ain't nothing gonna come with that. Because
Right.
he's not truly being the man, and you're not truly being a woman.
Right.
I think you both have to be doing what you're supposed to be doing to get somewhere.
Yeah, but you got to understand what that person needs. That's the whole object. I don't understand what you need, and you don't understand what I need, and you giving me a lot of what I don't need. I'm gonna tell you, me and Blow talk about this all the time. You cannot be the man in the relationship if he's the man already right there. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of this, I think a lot of it is coming from women today being I guess being independent, too independent. Is there such thing?
Yeah, well, yeah, because an independent woman, when she gets with a man, she got to be a woman.
Exactly.
You still got to be a woman.
Yeah. What about it? What? Okay, say for instance, a man and a woman meet. The woman got her thing, the man got his thing going on.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you come together with that? How do you come together? Okay, even if the man, just say if the man goes in and they decide to stay where the woman at. The woman still gonna want to run the show over there. I'm trying to tell you, that's what the problem is gonna be. That's gonna create a problem. Because the man is still gonna go in and say, I'm still gonna be a man. I don't care which house I'm in. If you ain't willing for me to be the man in this case, then it's gonna be a problem. Yeah, because a man wants to be the man. You can't be the man in the relationship. And I think too many women has got too independent, if it's a such thing out there. I mean, that's a fact. And
I don't even know what it takes to be in a relationship. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they don't know what it takes, but because they don't know what the other person actually needs. That's what we're talking about tonight. You don't know what I need. You have no idea of what, and it's not what you think it is. What I need is not what you think it is. For y'all that's joining in late, we already took finances off the table. You know, and men don't usually need money from a woman. And if he do, he ain't got a woman. He ain't usually got a woman.
Yeah, but we in a different time now.
Yeah.
Because you got women that'll do that, though. You got women that'll be with a man, just like the comment said up here. You know, deserve the attention and submission, while some don't.
Right.
So some women want to get up and go to work, and they man and they're playing the game out there. She could come home and be like, why this like this, and why that like that, and why this like that.
Okay, well, do you feel like that's a real man? I guess we got to go back to finding out what a man is. Do y'all think that a man is one that want to sit home all day and just do the chores around the house, and while the woman go out and work? Anybody believe that that's the way it's supposed to be? Any of y'all out there believe that that's how it's supposed to be?
But you got some people that settle for that. That's the whole problem with that. You got some people that think that's okay.
I don't think that's okay. If the partner not trying to work
the solution out, which is negative, then you need to be by yourself, because positive is success. That's it.
That's it. That's perfect.
Yeah. I like that comment.
Me too.
I mean, because that's it. You gotta have a positive mindset. You gotta be, because things are you not listening to me is gonna make me upset.
Right. That's going to make me upset.
Because a man is trying to give his woman advice and she's not taking it. That is not going to be no happy man.
Well, not if he's the one that's going to be leading the whole show. That's the problem. And men just basically instinctively want to run the show. They think they was born to do that, which I think they are.
Not the way it's supposed to be, but I'm dating Oprah. I'm not doing anything anymore. Hey, but you know what? If I'm dating Oprah going to listen to me.
Yeah, she better.
It's just simple as that.
Yeah,
that's a perfect example of the point that needs to be made.
Right, absolutely.
If Oprah come and say that she bought 25 cameras and 10 cameras missing, whatever advice I give Oprah to make sure don't no more cameras go missing, Oprah needs to listen to me.
Absolutely, because I don't care how much money she got.
Exactly.
I'm not going to just sit there and be no do-boy for no Oprah. I don't care how much money you got. See, man, we took finances off the table. That's why we did that.
A man should be the man in a relationship, and a woman should be the woman. They have different roles to play. They can't be the same.
Absolutely. But we in the day, what's up, TY? We see you out there. I know how to be in charge of my household.
Yeah,
so it's not. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm just saying, you got to have a role. Everybody plays a role. This new generation out here don't believe in gender roles.
Yeah, everybody can be the man. We just meet in the middle. That's it.
Absolutely. No, we ain't gonna do that.
No, because ain't nobody truly happy.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody happy.
Yeah.
If you being the man and the woman being the man and you telling her to do this and she ain't listening and she telling you to do that and you ain't listening and she aggravating you all the time and you getting on her nerve all the time, what is y'all doing?
They ain't doing nothing. And the man, look, it's instinctively in a man to be a man to take charge and to run his family, run his household, and he got to be the one that's wearing the pants in the house. Now, when you have a woman that's trying to do your job, things are not going to work out in the house. What about y'all women? If y'all got a man trying to do your job, you don't like that. I mean, he's trying to do everything you should.
But I'm not sure.
I'm
not sure. I'm not sure.
Really?
I'm not sure because there's a lot of them out here. If you get up every day and you go in there and you, before you leave, you put on the load, you take the clothes out of the washing machine, put them in the dryer, do that, put it in the. If you do that, they gonna stop you.
Well, if you do all of that, then what is the woman gonna be doing?
Exactly, that's the whole thing. They got to be, it's something for them to be doing while something for you to be doing.
Absolutely.
A peace of mind to me is the most important thing.
Well, I think that's what most men want, and women don't understand that. Most women don't understand that a man just, they need you to help him get to where he's getting and lead that family. Now, how do you do that? It's not through sex, okay? It's not through even giving them money, because most men don't go to a woman because they want money from a woman. They don't get a woman because they want money from a woman, because she really has nothing actually to offer him for his money wise. I don't want no money from you. I don't want that.
A woman being what a real woman is supposed to be is all a man needs. Because a man, me, when I wake up in the morning, I'm about to get up and go get it because I'm gonna make sure me and my woman is good.
Absolutely. That's why you get up every morning. Come on, man.
And willingly. Yeah. Willingly. Without no dragging, oh, baby, I got to do this. No, I'm getting up. Let me move my feet so we can eat. That's it.
Yeah. But, okay, let me ask you this. What if your woman be constantly telling you that's not enough? You doing all you can do, and you get one tell you that.
To get to the goal. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's true, but the new generation don't know how to role play. That's the whole thing. Because we got new generation that tells, well, we done had the episodes of people that told me and Art, they don't believe in gender roles.
Right. And it's got to be a role to play. It's a role to play.
But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It ain't broke. Ain't nothing wrong with a woman that ain't gonna make sure the house clean, washing the clothes, do the dishes, tending to the children.
And cooking the food.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No. And it ain't nothing wrong with a man cooking when he wants to.
They don't have the structure. This generation don't know the spare the rod, spoil the child. Exactly.
Absolutely.
We already know that.
Yeah, we had that episode too about spoiling the child.
We already talked about that.
Yeah.
And the ones that they ain't gonna keep the child away from the daddy just so the child can run over them, and that can't nobody do nothing with it.
Absolutely. It's an order to this thing. See, the whole problem with what's going on out here now, the natural order has been broken. The natural order of things has been broken. We know a man can't be a woman and a woman can't be a man. I don't care how they try. Okay, the natural order, but that order, they trying to break that natural order, saying that a woman can be a man can be a woman. We know that when you break that order, that's when things go awry.
Yeah. That's why you got all the chaos you got now.
Absolutely, it goes that way. But you got to understand how to your significant other. Women, it works the same way. You got to know. I got to know what my wife wants. You got to know what your significant other want. We got to know what these people want, man. If not, it's not going to work.
Right.
And usually it's not what you think it is. You can say that from all around. Usually it's not what you think it is. I'm going to say that one more time. Usually it's not what you think it is. If you take sex off the table, finances off the table, you got to figure out what do your significant other need to make that thing work. Yeah. Somebody put respect up there.
And you know what? And that is the biggest problem because people ain't dealing with nobody. That's the only thing that's important. Everything, Art's telling you that the things that come off the table is the only thing that's been on the table.
The whole time.
The only thing that's sitting on the table. Ain't nobody really in no relationship that ain't based off how much money the other person got or sex.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody dealing with nobody off of no just pure relationship.
Well, the first thing is, see, the man he comes in as an underdog behind that. because women don't want to come in with a broke man. Okay, let's look at that. A man comes in, he don't care if the woman's broke or not. He coming to handle the business. That's what he comes into. He's not looking for no money from no woman. He's not even looking to see how much money a woman has. I heard a lot of women out there, well, I made myself. No, you didn't. You didn't make yourself. You got with a man that had something, you had kids, and now you came up. That's how that happened. You just didn't make yourself. But the man has never looked for you to provide anything
Even
for
if
him.
you're an independent woman.
Absolutely.
A man come in there don't want that unless you allowing somebody to just play on you.
Absolutely.
I mean, you got that too now.
Yeah, you do. And that's a problem. Instruction, absolutely. Yeah, respect. Well, a man needs respect. Let's talk about that for a second, bro. Let's talk about respect. What is respectful and what is disrespectful? Is it disrespectful to tell a man that's working doing all he can do, and then you tell him, well, that ain't enough. That ain't enough. You got to do more.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
That's totally disrespectful. It's also disrespectful. That's true.
They all want a six-figure man.
Yeah, they want a six-figure man, but they won't help him. See, the problem with wanting a six-figure man, they won't help him to be a six-figure man.
They got 2 kids by dang 2 different men, and dang ain't neither one, both of them on child support, and they talking about they think you're not eligible for that.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, Blo. It ain't nothing wrong with wanting a six-figure man, but the problem with wanting a six-figure man and you starting with a 50,000, a 55-figure man, let me put it that way. You got to help him get to 6 figures. That's the problem. That's what we talk. What will it take to get that man to 6 figures? You don't think that man want to make 6 figures? I'm just saying. That's what I'm talking about. You know,
and that's good about what you're saying. That's the point to that.
That's the point.
You already got a 6-figure man.
And absolutely. You just got to help him get there. Now, if you sitting there complaining about him having only making 5 figures, okay, well then you in the wrong. Yeah, you not doing nothing over there to help this man get to 6 figures. Can't make money
sitting on the couch.
Absolutely, but it is something you can do from the couch. Let me put it that way. Even if you own the couch, you don't think that it's something that you can do from the couch. See, this is about women being smart to help their man. Just say you got a woman that sit on the couch all day, okay? We're just gonna hypothetically say you got a woman that sit on the couch while the man go make the money. Well, if you want this man to be a 6-figure man, okay, why don't you help him be? Because it's a lot of stuff that you can do while you're sitting on the couch to make money. You can get on the internet. They got all kind of stuff on there. You could go collect coupons, make life easy. That's what I'm saying. With the man bring home the money, that 5 figures will be like 6 figures if you find ways to save this man some money. That's what I'm talking about.
A lot of people out here don't think, though. I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
And that's what's wrong with us. We know everything, but nothing at the same time.
Yeah, you not said that, bro. You always say that.
We know that all the time.
Yeah.
We know everything and nothing at the same time.
Absolutely.
Now, I wonder how many women on there, how many men on here that got a woman or know a woman that do that.
Yeah. Won't help him no way. You sitting on the couch all day. You can't go clip some coupons to make this man's 5 figures stretch out a little bit longer. Come on, man. It'll be like he making 6 figures if you figure out how to do something. My opinion is for a man is all I need is motivation. Absolutely. Let's go to the motivation part.
Hey, and I'm with that. That's what I'm saying. That's it. That's all I need. I'm with you on that. That's what I need. That's all I need.
Man, I'm telling you, instead of the negativity, how about some positivity? And you will help him more than anything. Yep. Honey, you got this.
Baby, it's gonna be okay, baby. Yes.
Yeah.
Try this, try that. Because just like a man, and that's one thing about it. When a woman talks to a man, the man ain't listening for an answer. The man listening to do. Exactly. Especially if we coming to you with the problem.
Exactly.
We looking for some kind of direction.
Exactly. For you to help me out and figure that thing out.
Figure it out.
One in 5 figure man.
Sit on the couch all day. Well, hey, what you doing to make sure you, like you say, I always say do something.
Yeah.
Especially with them laptops, you can get on there and do anything.
Help me help you type situation. Absolutely. Help me help you. That I'm telling you, everybody knows what's the guy named Dr. Umar.
Yeah.
He had a skit on that. He had a skit on that, and he was talking about that. Like and share the page, throw your cash apps up. We're gonna get something to you after the show. Dr. Umar had a skit on that. He was saying, well, a lot of black guys, a lot of white women is getting a lot of black guys. What's the difference in that? And they say, well, you get with a white woman and she will help you be what you be. That's all a man wants. He don't care what color they is.
Yeah, but see, a lot of times the problem to be with these situations is what no man really raised. A lot of men. Now your generation is different from my generation.
Right.
Like Will Glenn was saying, the times have changed.
Right.
A lot of these women wasn't raised by their mama and their daddy, and a lot of these men wasn't raised by their mama and their daddy.
Yeah, but
so don't nobody know what they're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely, they don't know that they didn't get trained in the kitchen to cook. You know what I'm saying? Big Mama brought you in the kitchen. Let me tell you what Big Mama.
They don't know how to take nothing. They don't know how to take nothing. Go through adversity.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, come on now. You believe Mama and Granddaddy got 10 kids together and they still together, and Granddaddy ain't never did nothing crazy?
Exactly. Grandmama might have did a little something crazy too.
Both of them.
I'm telling you, but they still stuck together and hung in there. I'm telling you, that's the way it's supposed to be.
Well, y'all got them coming in today. I can't even keep up with them.
They get in early. Yeah.
I'm gonna stay at home, Mom, but I make sure the house is together, kids taken care of. Yeah, that's all I have to do.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, but
I mean,
that's
you
one
make
thing
that
about
work.
it. Yeah, exactly. And that's your role.
Absolutely.
Your role. If it's working, then hey,
you playing your role. You're doing y'all. Hey, Jessica, we see you out there. Yeah, you playing your role. But you got to understand, if you in a committed relationship, married, significant other, stuff like that, you better know what that other person needs, or it's not gonna work. Yeah. Especially the man. We always say that the woman got needs too. We understand that. But you got to know if you're gonna have that house functioning like it's supposed to, you got to make sure that man has what he needs. You got to understand that, and it's not what you think it is. He don't need what you think he needs. He needs, number one, a peace of mind. Didn't somebody say that?
Yeah, I said that. Well, somebody else that said too. But a peace of mind. I got to have a peace of mind.
Peace of mind, respect. Just pick up, take the pressure off of me. I shouldn't have to come in after working all day and half the night. I know a lot of men with 2 jobs. I work like I got 2 jobs. I shouldn't have to come in and do the dishes. I'm just saying. That's just the way it is. Or do something else. I mean, if I was off or whatever, that's different. And if you need something done on the outside, because I work like that, I can make that happen for you.
And you shouldn't have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. You shouldn't have to do it. Even if I'm not there to do it, I can make it happen. Let me tell you something. I had 5 mobile detail vans. I detailed for some of the richest people in Charlotte. Blow is my witness. I'm talking about Valentine millionaires. When I went to those houses and detailed, I called them desperate housewives. Why? They'd be the only ones there. And I can't never catch the man at home. Why? He's out making that bread. That's what he's doing. That's how they stand in that $1 million house.
We'll be out there every time. We dealing with the wife.
We never hardly see that man. Every now and then he might be there. But for the most part, the man wasn't there. I'm telling you. I've seen this with my own eyes.
And we say this all the time. Everybody want to be rich, right?
Right.
But when you ride past them big houses, when you going across Lake Norman down there or Lake Wiley, you see them big mansions sitting over there. Best believe ain't nobody in there but the wife and the kids.
He better be out making that loop to stay there.
That's the only way you can do it. At least us, we want that, but we get to come home every day and enjoy ours.
Exactly.
I get to come sit in mine 7 nights a week.
Right. Exactly.
This man out of the country for 7 months out the year.
That's right. What's up, Joe? We see you out there. Yeah, if you think we got to get to some of these comments.
Yeah, y'all got them flooding in.
Yeah, listen to each
other is not bad.
Right. Being true for each other. Yeah, that's a good point too. That's included in everything. Yep. You got to have that. And I think a woman wants truthfulness more than anything from a man, and it should, as she should. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying, man, to make this house work, it starts with the man. Everything starts with the man. It starts with making sure he's in a good spot, a good place. I think if you have a good woman or a man, y'all should share each other
thoughts and make sure to communicate if things are going left, make it go right.
Absolutely. I agree with that. You got to know, and that's the problem. Sweet man, what's up, Art and Glow? What's up, Joe Williams? We see you. All right. Everybody wants to shine, but don't nobody want to drive. Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Everybody want a good look, but you can make each other look good, man. Communication is very important. I think that's number one. Okay. let's go back to that one before that. That communication. Okay, communication is very important, but I got a problem with some communication. You're not gonna say everything. I mean, to the point. If I say that, doggone man, I meant to get me some shoes, blah blah blah. Shouldn't my wife, my significant other, my girlfriend, and whoever you got, blow, shouldn't they pick up on that? And you should have shoes when you come. You shouldn't have to go work all day, then come back and say, well, I got to go try to find me some shoes. Yeah. That should have been something that was picked up on. The little things. That's what I'm saying. It's not what you think it is. He don't need what you think he needs. He just needs you listening. And we were talking about that. That's communication. Whatever. Men just don't say stuff just to be saying it. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All the guys that I interviewed this week, I interviewed a lot of guys, maybe 20 of them, 25 of them. And most of them were talking about they needed their wives or their girlfriends or whatever, or fiancés to listen to them. Mm-hmm. Actually listen.
A man had to deal with the world as it is. Hey, that's a big thing.
Yeah.
And the way it's going is wild. But to go home and have to deal with bad vibes.
Absolutely. He have it rough in the day. We said that at the beginning of the show, Blow. We had that. Oh, dog, we got to show them that clip. We haven't showed y'all the clip that we had about this one woman. Makes it very hard for a man. I don't know how many out there like that, but this. We get ready to show you this clip. And but I don't know. I hope nobody has a woman like this. I mean, I'm just saying, man, I'm hoping they don't have a woman like that that they have to deal with, because that's very, to me, disrespectful to the man. You know, to do something like that. That is crazy. You know, when I blow cue that up, I'm telling you, man, you have to know what the individual wants. You have to know what your significant other need, and it's not usually what you think it is. Mm-hmm. Blow getting ready to play this clip right now, man. This thing is something.
This woman stole her husband's money that he was going to spend on his child's heart surgery so she could go to a Beyonce concert.
Hey, you know that you stole money out of my account that was money for my kid heart surgery?
Why is you recording me right now? Like, you trying to...
Don't worry about why I'm recording you. I'm worried about what my money is.
Like, I begged you to take me to that concert. Why wouldn't you take me to the concert?
Because the concert is the least of my worries right now.
I don't care about that. Like,
my kid heart surgery is what I'm worried about right now.
Look, like,
and for you to take my money out of my account just to go to some Beyonce concert, you done lost your mind. She ain't got nothing to deal with this.
Like, that is just laughably stupid and evil. How dumb is this person?
That's what I'm talking about. How do you worry about the wrong thing? He said, that's the least of my... Beyonce's concert was the least of what this man was worried about. But that's all this lady was worried about, man. That's crazy. That's all she was worried about, man. That was her getting what she wanted the way she wanted.
You should be friends with, a lot of people have a problem with that too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because a lot of people move more better without a title. I'll be honest with that too. Because if you ain't my girlfriend, I ain't your boyfriend. I ain't asking you where you at, what you're doing. And a lot of the stuff that bothers me that you don't do won't bother me.
Exactly.
I'm going to be honest with that too. A lot of people don't see it like that. If you ain't mine, I don't care where you at, what you're doing, and none of that.
Much like y'all. So, yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. That's what you should get to right there. Yeah. Tavon, that's what you should get to right there. You should be able to read the vibe of your person, man. And I think a lot of that is misreading. Yeah, they just misread each other. You got to read the vibe. Don't go in your own. If you get in your own head, I'm gonna tell y'all women this. If you get in your own head, you're gonna misread everything all the time. I'm telling you, you're gonna misread that person all the time because you in your head about what you think it is. I just told you it's not what you think it is. I understand this situation, but being mom.
Parenting is still stressful depending on the kid's age.
Absolutely, it's stressful. I know it's stressful. It's very stressful. And if you're a stay-at-home mom, the man should be listening to you and reading what you need. She's selfish. She doesn't deserve a good man.
Everybody wants to shine. Don't nobody want to grind.
Yeah, nobody wants to grind.
That's crazy. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, doesn't spend a ticket. About Beyonce ticket.
She's selfish and doesn't deserve a good man. She for the streets. Absolutely.
For the streets.
Yeah, absolutely.
For the cul-de-sac.
Exactly.
For the cobblestone.
Why couldn't she pay for her own ticket? Absolutely. I mean, man, but see, that's what we're talking about. She's worrying about the wrong thing. Did you hear that man say, that's the least of my worries, just Beyonce concert, man? Come on.
Beyonce's karma is not to be played with, and she will get back 1,000 times.
I believe that. But man, I'm trying to tell you, it's not what you think it is. That man stood up there and clearly told her that Beyonce concert is the least of my worries. A man has so much, somebody put it in the comments earlier, a man has so much to deal with in a day. How many women you know been killed by the police? We done said that one time. You don't have to deal with that, man. Men do.
Yeah, some women will make men jump through hoops just to tell him he ain't spending enough time, enough money, and enough anything to start a negative thought.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where it started, the negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Why is that so that a man gonna jump through hoops, do all of this, and you still got something negative to say
That
about it?
don't make no sense. You're
It
not
don't.
being his piece.
Yeah.
You're not his motivation.
Absolutely.
I'm a drag to get in the shower every morning. I
Yeah.
don't want to do this.
Exactly. And especially if you got some negative feedback at the end of what you do. At the end of the day, you're not being happy.
Yes.
Yeah. She was only for self. Absolutely, she was for herself. And that's what the man got.
Then yeah, Uncle Blowshoe, we got you.
hey,
We'll work it out. You know we'll work it out.
Yeah, we'll get you out. I know what you do with that.
Exactly. We definitely, we'll make it work.
Yeah, we definitely will make it work and get you out of there, because I know that was very disrespectful of her to do something like that, but she put her own needs up there. I mean, come on, man. If you're going to uplift your house, if you're going to have something, you got to lift the man up, man. Yeah, that's sad. You definitely got to lift the man up to get where you're going. Yeah, that's terrible sad, man.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, man, to do something like that. I mean, come on. You got somebody like that, you'll dismiss him immediately.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand what he needs, what he wants, man. That ain't what he needed, and that's definitely not what he wanted. He didn't want that, man. You know, you got to understand what your significant other needs. That's greed, envy, selfish.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what it
He
is.
had no business with her from the jump.
He sure didn't. Karma coming for her. Absolutely karma coming. And it comes quicker than you think.
Yep.
But women out there, understand, man. Understand what these men need out there. It's not what you think it is. Take sex off the table. Take money off the table, man.
Yep.
He needs something else. It's something else that he needs to make him go be the best him that he can be.
Yep. And every 95% of every relationship is built off sex and money.
95% is built off of those two things that we just wiped off the table. That's why 95% of relationships fail today. Dog.
If a woman learn how to put God first and know how to uplift her man, everything will go smooth. Yeah, but you know what? That's true. But it's a lot of the element of what me and Art always talk about his generation versus mine.
Right.
Mom and them was different. Grandma and them was different.
Yeah.
You know, the bus driver say that you acting up on the bus. Grandma beating you. If something the bus driver drop you off with the neighbor and say you acting up, you might get beat down there and get beat at the house.
When you go to the house.
Now this generation, they recording the bus driver getting drugged up the street by the mama.
Or by the child on the bus. I'm telling you, look, man,
This is the truth.
we understand what's going on. Society has turned things around and put it upside down, man,
It's different.
to where it's not right. We got to get back to what we know the roots at and what we need to be doing as men and as women with men. Okay, we got to understand what we need to be doing if we're gonna make this thing successful.
I'm willing to put a bounty out right now for anybody that knows somebody that's under 50 years old that's got 8 kids by one person.
Under 50, got 8 kids. By
50 or under, that's got 8 kids. 6. Give me 6. It's not. This stuff is not going on in these times.
Right. Well, society has already carved out and said, well, dog, abortion is good. You got women out there fighting for an abortion that's not even pregnant yet. Come on, man. How you going to have 8 kids when they got you marching with a sign and you ain't even pregnant and don't have to be? Man, that's crazy. Shoot, I'm just telling you. How you going to do that, man?
She's going to reap what she sowed.
Yeah, she going to reap what she sowed. I believe that.
Facts. Yeah, that's
Yeah. Morals and facts are facts. You're right. But I'm just telling you, man, you can't do that. You got to get back to the basics. We got to get back to understanding what each other needs.
Yeah.
And you got to, if you want this thing to be successful.
Right, God got to go first. And then we got to get back to the order, the way things supposed to be.
The way it's supposed to be. You want something successful? Everybody wants that. You know, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Supportive,
Yeah, absolutely. Need to be supportive. I know. One got 8 by 1 man. Well, you one of the few. That's under 50. You one of the very few, because they got you out here. They got you out here saying that you don't even have to be the sex you was born at. You was born with something else.
What on that, my G?
My G.
What on that?
What on that, my G? Okay, well, I'm just saying they got the society has turned things around upside down. We got to get this stuff back. They telling kids they not born a little boy, they're not born a little girl. You can be what you want to be, and you know that stuff is not right, man. They got women out here with signs in their hand talking about, we need to have an abortion. You don't need to have an abortion. You ain't even pregnant yet. When you worrying about abortion, you ain't pregnant, and you don't have to get pregnant. Mm-hmm. What about that part? Mm-hmm. Nobody's going around telling you that. Mm-hmm. But they get your mind clouded up. They make you think somebody's taking something from you, which they ain't taking nothing from you at all. You ain't taking your right to be pregnant or have an abortion. You don't even have to get pregnant. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, make a plan and go by it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We got to switch it back up, because now you can't punish your kids without getting CPS called, and now the kids controlling everything. That's
absolutely. They put the kids in charge.
The kids is in charge. The kids in charge.
Yeah, they put the kids in charge. And what does a kid in charge do when they grow up? They still think they're in charge. They get what we talked about on the first part of this. You get to thinking that you in charge, and you walking up on the police with your hand clutched in your thing, and you mess around and get shot.
Yep.
That's what the problem is. That's those same kids that's running everything while they're a child. They grow up and they think they're supposed to run everything, and life don't work like that.
No,
it doesn't work like that.
No, life don't work like that.
No. Hey, what's up, Mike? We see you. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. So you got those kids that's in charge right now. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that they could just do anything for the police. You can just walk by, don't even acknowledge the man in the middle of something. Get shot and ask why you shooting me.
You true. And then, like I said, you got a situation like New Orleans, man, come around the corner on the barricade. Police don't shoot. He ride down through there, hit 40 people, kill 15. Right. If his grandma.
Yeah, done got lost. Grandma having a senior moment. Okay, she was down there in New Orleans having a senior moment, happened to run up around the curb. They shoot the car up. Now we're going to have a situation where you said you should have did this, you should have did that, you done killed up grandma. Well, I mean, don't nobody have time to separate and watch that stuff. Because if they would have shot that car up as soon as it got on that sidewalk, then you got 15 people that would still been living right now to this day. So what we got into at the first part of this program, when we was talking about what we talked about last week about the police shooting the guy. Okay, the guy didn't have a gun. He didn't. And the guy walked up on the police clutching. And we showed you the video where the guy walked into the barbershop. You ain't even seen the gun. He clutching down there and the barbershop clear out. So that's what we talking about, man. You got to understand this stuff, man. Dog. These kids being in charge, man, ain't
raising kids now.
That's what you got.
Yep.
With not only kids raising kids, bro, they raising kids and got kid mentalities. My kids was coming.
They need to pack their stuff and go with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's exactly what I tell them. Pack your stuff and go with them. Because that's just what it is. That's what's going to happen. You're going to have to go with these people. You know, because if I can't discipline my own children, well, then you need to see if you can do a better job. And I have told my kids that, look, did you ever call the police, pack it up and go with them? Because I want them to raise you because maybe they can do a better job. Yeah. See when you like it when they put you in a cell, tell you that's all you're going to get for the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Shoot. I'm telling you, man, this thing is something different. But I mean, you know, just think about it. Think about what a man needs. It's not what you think it is. in most cases, it's not even what you think it is, and it varies from man to man because every
mine
man might need the same
The
thing.
only thing I need is a peace of mind, and you listen.
Yeah,
That's it. Because I ain't trying to tell you what to do. But
exactly.
if you need some advice or if something paining you, then let me help you get through it. And the same for me.
Well, if you're trying to lead your household, then I need you to listen to what I'm saying and follow my lead.
Yeah.
Follow my lead and be there as a stress
Because
reliever.
you ain't got no business with nobody that you ain't trying to follow their lead.
Exactly.
Why are you with these people? Well, I know why you with them. If you with somebody and you're not trying to listen to them, be their peace or follow their lead, then you there for the two things
that we named from the beginning, that I took off the table, which you was there for finances or you there for sex. Money. Right. Yep, them the two things.
And finances and sex, you're right.
Y'all have a blessed night. I will be watching every Sunday.
Yeah, do us a favor. So, if y'all know how to make YouTube shorts, post a short with me and Art, a hot moment, get on YouTube, Facebook, post the video on Facebook. We're just trying to get out there.
Right.
We're going to send these cash apps out, but we need everybody.
Like and share the page.
Like and share the page, subscribe to the page. We're trying to make this thing big now. This is what we're trying to do.
Absolutely.
We come on here, we give it away. Like Art said, we had a studio we used to go to. We used to pay them. Now we got our own studio, so now we pay y'all.
Exactly. We just get that money we were doing for that studio, and we just put it out. That's why we let you put your cash apps up. Okay. Now, thank y'all for joining in tonight. Hey, it's been a pleasure. I thank y'all for all your comments out there because they really needed it. It's one thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're going to tell the truth.
Because it's time.
It's time to tell the truth. And between what I say, Blow say, and y'all say, the truth is in there.
It's in there somewhere. You better believe that.
Absolutely.
Well, be sure, make sure you share. We go get these cash apps out. It should be on everybody's timeline. Like I say, make YouTube shorts. Do whatever you can do to help me and all. We go help y'all. We together. Peace.